How about another round for Brewsday Tuesday? Here is Drez and Huck.
Woo! The magnet on the bottom of this, grab that jam. Oh, you gave me the big boy. It is Brewsday Tuesday. My name is Drez. Huck from Huck's Beer Buzz is here. We're celebrating Craft Beer Month in a big way with some big Virginia beers.
Big beers.
I know you just let out a very exciting... What'd you say? You need to go to a meeting later today? An AA meeting, perhaps?
No, it's just something my wife wants me to go to. I'm like, yeah, I'll go. Yeah.
What'd you pop over there, man?
All right, so I got one of our favorite breweries, and so do you. But it's the Pale Fire Brewing Company out of Harrisonburg, Virginia. This is a special release clock cleaner triple IPA. We'll see about that. But it does weigh in at 11%.
Clock cleaner.
Clock cleaner.
It'll
It's
clean your
strike
clock.
anywhere. I guess they did all theirs. I think that's funny.
Triple IPA. That's exciting. I'm really interested to try that beer because I think Pale Fire has gotten a lot better.
Yeah, I was giving them a hard time because they make light beers.
I remember at first, yeah, you were kind of crapping them on a little bit. I always liked them because I always thought that their marketing is great. They always come up with some really cool names, a lot of like music themed beers and stuff, which is really cool. But yeah, I'd say their beer has gotten better over time as well. Now over here, oh my Lanta, Chaos is brewing, my friends. Obviously, Chaos Mountain Brewing Company. And in my hands, I hold the coveted limited release Theory of Chaos, which is a Belgian strong ale coming in at a whopping, how much, Huck?
18%.
18%. That's like more than most wine.
Isn't that one of these things like,
that's a Drez
giant
session.
shrimp? No,
Jumbo shrimp, oxymoron?
Yeah. Theory of chaos. Isn't that an oxymoron? Chaos has no theory.
Because
it's chaos.
Well?
Chaos theory is chaos.
Well, what is... I don't think so, because theory...
You love to argue with me.
Is there any reason?
Matter what
is there any reason why a theory can't be chaotic?
A theory should be something that's
well thought
chaotic.
out.
Yeah,
and
it's not chaotic. It's a theory.
I guess it's somewhat of an oxymoron.
Yeah, it seems like an oxymoron, but maybe that's on purpose.
It could be.
They actually...
but a chaos theory is a thing.
They gave me a bottle of that at a couple weeks ago at the Brewers Fest to drink on the show, and I didn't know that's what it was for.
Right,
and I immediately popped it and drank it. So I had to go out and buy another one.
All right, well, here, let me read this. Theory of Chaos. It says, how far can you push a Belgian style... It's kind of hard to read because it's like, God, saying... A Belgian style ale. What started as a theory turned into an experiment and became the Theory of Chaos. Rich in caramel and dark fruit flavors with a hint of warmth on the finish.
Dark fruit matters.
This is an ale to be savored. Please enjoy in moderation. So I think that means chug.
What is that? What does that word mean? Moderation.
Moderation sounds like masturbation.
It sounds like when I'm gonna moderate my car, put a fin on it.
Oh man.
Yeah. Yeah, so Pale Fire, the first time I ever went there, I was sitting at the counter waiting for a buddy, and I had a taster, and I started checking in their beers, and about the third one, the guy across the bar from me goes, "Are you Huck?"
You Huck? Are you this mother Hucker that's tapping these beers?
I said, at least you're getting some, because they're better than that. I'm like, not to me. Yeah, it's subjective. It's not objective. I mean, if I was judging them, like for style, that's objective.
I always thought Tim over there is doing good things and better things, too.
Yeah, better things. This is,
and if you haven't been there, the place is pretty cool, too. They got that nice outdoor area. I remember they have a bunch of like board games. They're one of those kind of breweries that has a bunch of board games and stuff. But like I said, the fact that they're like very music based, their T-shirts are freaking sweet.
That's why you like them. They have all those headbanging bands.
Yeah, I need to get me like a sweet Pale Fire T-shirt. Tim, if you're listening,
listen.
Next time you coming up for Brew Day, bring me a T-shirt.
Yeah, just bring me a beer. I'll be good.
All right, yeah. Bring beer too. That's cool.
So, how about Chaos Mountain? They let me. I can camp there. At most breweries, if they have room, will let me camp there.
We were talking with what's his name? The dude from Chaos, just this, at the Brewers thing.
Yeah, what's his name?
What is his name? Damn, sorry, dude. He's a really nice guy. I see him at like all those beer festivals. And honestly, it was towards the end of the festival. That's why me not being able to remember his name or even what we talked about. But I think I remember having a very good conversation with him about something.
Well, there were so many people and so many people we talked to.
So many people, so many beers. You know, I went through and counted.
Yeah.
You know how many beers I checked in that day?
How many?
Well, first of all, let me preface this by saying not all the beers were full beers. You know, they gave you the little tasting glass. But let me also preface this by saying I didn't check in every beer I tried.
Oh, I didn't.
Because I gave up after a while.
Yeah, I pretty much gave up.
But I went through and checked, and on that day, I checked in 35 beers. 35 beers. I don't know how many of them were unique. I would say most of them. The bulk of them would be. Because I was trying to only drink beers I hadn't had before. But damn, what a great festival.
Oh,
and that was what, the 7th one, 8th one?
I can't remember. They did say.
Either way, they're gonna have to do it again. It must have been the 7th. Because otherwise
sounds right.
it would have started at 2010, and that's an easier to remember. So probably the 7th. What are you looking up?
I was trying to look up the name because I should remember it too. But they never do. It's hard. They have a contact page. You have to fill out a form. Just give me your email. That'd be good. But anyway.
Whatever. Yeah.
Sorry.
Dude, man, we like your beer. Chaos. Yeah, put your phone down. Talk with me.
Put your phone down. Talk to Drez.
We're on the radio. We have listeners.
We do?
They don't want to listen to you look at your phone.
Well, they can't hear me do that. That's why.
Yeah, but they can tell because the conversation dulls, and I have to carry it and fill it with nonsense. So, what was
your favorite beer, or brewery, or person, or activity at the Brewers Fest?
I tell you what, man. So it was at basically where Three Notch is, whatever park that's right by Three Notched.
It's like connected. I wasn't even sure it was a different park, but anyway.
Those chicken and waffles.
Oh yeah, that's what I was about to say. The food was really a high point.
Food was banging. Over there. And then, of course, the beer was great. Gosh.
I'm going to say the high point for me was hanging out with the guy from Brewdog.
Oh,
There was a whole group of guys from Europe coming to buy beer in Virginia.
Yeah, there was a lot of European dudes because we lucked in. Like, somehow, basically the meeting where it was like all foreign importer brew people
got merged with the media people, which was
just you and me,
journalists.
You and I, were the only media.
There was another girl. Sure. I don't know what she was.
I don't think so. Who was the other media girl? There wasn't. It was just you and I. I'm pretty sure.
And then
the governor lady.
The governor lady. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think one of the things that I thought was really cool. So I bumped into this dude, Adrian. Adrian, who I went to high school with, who brews at Aleworks now.
Cool.
So there's that. And then I bumped into this dude, Derek, that I went to college with that brews at Basic City now.
Cool. Well,
so I'm like, man, all these guys I went to school with are brewing.
Well, I bumped into
calling the show.
Some of the folks, Eric, who didn't go to the Brewers Conference this year but did the last year. And he's coming to Virginia. I think I'm at liberty to say what he's going to be doing, but he'll be working in Virginia in beer. And we saw Caitlin, who we saw at the beer conference.
Yeah, she's from Austin. I think she hasn't gone back.
Well,
I think
she's still going to be here for a month.
She's doing the beer tour.
Her people are from here. She's from here.
Oh, okay.
But we need to go to Austin and visit her. And then I met
I've heard nothing but good things about Austin.
A bunch of other brewers. And then the guy that Three Notch is opening a brewery in Roanoke, Pallet Brewery. And I know the guy that's going to be the brewer, and I may get to do a gypsy brew with him.
Yeah, you're talking about doing a little collaboration.
Yeah, I was reading about gypsy brewers, and it says that the gypsy is an offensive word because gypsies are bad. But I don't mind. You can call me that all you like.
Well, it's because it's based on like getting gypped, I guess, Yeah. Or is that a term based off of gypsy?
Well, gypsies were known for stealing your children. Yeah. But that was because the parents would say, if you're bad, I'm giving you to the gypsies. It wasn't that they really did it, But yeah, there may have been a little bit of chicanery, if you will. That's thievery in a nice, funny way.
Yeah, whatever. Either way, I don't think there's anything wrong with being a gypsy brewer. I'd be honored to be a gypsy brewer.
Yeah,
I think that'd be awesome.
I want to do it. I'm just trying to figure out if I get paid. I was going to do a show. We may yet do it on Gypsy Brews. And if they're not getting paid, they sure are charging a lot for their beer. So I looked at some today. And I'm like, what?
You're like, yeah, let's just
$11 for a beer? Yeah. One single 16-ounce beer?
I was like, Huck. He was like, what are we going to do for this next show? I'm like, well, it's the last last show of the month, so maybe Virginia Craft Beer Month. He was like, what about Gypsy Brewers? I'm like, okay, that's cool. Whatever works.
And then like an hour later, I'm like,
he texted
no.
me back. He's like, yeah, let's do the Virginia idea. They're expensive, huh?
Man. But we'll talk about that on another show, I think.
I guess, whenever we get to them Gypsy beers. Well, I think it might be about that time. Huck, how you feeling about your old Pale Fire brew?
Well,
That's the triple, right?
Yeah. I started out.
That's your favorite style, right?
Well, it's a triple IPA.
Oh, IPA. Okay. It's not a triple Belgian.
But that is one of my favorite styles. That's what Pliny the Younger is. And I had a beer.
You can't go wrong with that number. The good old triple.
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 I had one at somewhere I was. Oh, the Vale.
Mm-hmm.
Triple IPA. And when I tasted it, it brought to mind Pliny the Younger. This one did not, but this is different. They're all, every IPA is different. And that's not a criticism of this beer at all. Is that the Pliny the Younger beer is later hopped and it's very clear and it's not as robust as you might think, but it's just perfectly delicious. And this beer is
It's perfectly delicious.
This one's got like a thicker mouthfeel. If you look at it, it's definitely hashtag Sins Filtrato.
And I'll tell you what, man, that is a beautiful color for a beer. I looked at that as soon as you poured it. I was like, that's just a
I don't
pretty
even know
beer.
what gives it that reddish kind of.
Yeah, it's almost got like an orangish hue.
I guess it's a pale fire.
It's that pale fire.
Pale fire.
That's literally that color is pale fire right there in that glass.
Okay, now because I've had a beer, I've had a couple of triple IPAs that were 5s, and I know this is not there. But that being said, it's a 4.5. Very good beer, very thick, and the alcohol content is luscious.
I'm surprised you only gave it a 4 or 5. I'm looking forward to trying that. I feel like I might give it a little bit more love. Which is funny because you're usually the 5 whore.
I've had the best of this style in my life. I've had it. So I'm saying this is good. It's really good. Okay, I'll tell you what. I'll go 4.7. No, I will.
I don't want you changing your score because of me, man.
4.5.
4.5. Stick to your guns. Beer. Stick to your guns, huh? Come on.
I'm not going to give everything
backbone.
a 5.
Grow a backbone. Why don't you? Speaking of 5s,
I need a pill for my backbone.
Dude, Theory of Chaos. So you were able to get this at like what?
A vintage cellar.
Vintage cellar.
I highly recommend it. Free
many,
plug.
How many bottles were left?
Only about 2.
Yeah.
They were almost out.
So they're gone.
They're going to be.
They're already gone. Yeah. So don't expect to be able to get your hands on this, which is unfortunate. Nana boo boo.
Yeah,
this is a 5, baby. You already knew this.
Yeah,
it's a 5.
Yeah, it's 5.
What an amazing beer.
It's a great beer.
It's just, it's got everything that you want in a glass.
It does,
and it's
Belgian and strong.
It's Belgian. It's strong.
Yeah,
it's it.
They know what
this is it, man. This is. I wish I could give more than a 5.
Well, you can't. You're just going to have to stick with the 5.
God, that's amazing. That's so good.
All right.
Who knows what we're doing next week? We're open to suggestions.
Yeah, we need some new blood.
Yeah, we've been kind of
we're almost 3 years into this.
Yeah, we're running low on ideas, people. No, well, what is nice is that thing, I made a lot of contacts. So hopefully we'll get some brewers in here before too long. But in the meantime, if you have any beers that you think we should drink or any themes perhaps we should try and do on the show, you can reach out to me, Drez at 1053thebear.com, hucksbeerbuzz at Gmail, and
Huck's Beer Buzz on Facebook, Instagram.
All the social media. Get those plugs in there. Well, Huck, I appreciate you bringing in the beer. Happy Virginia Craft Beer Month.
There you go.
Last time I get to say that for this year.
And pretty soon we'll be into fall.
Yeah, man. Football, baby.
I've already seen pumpkin beers.
They're already out. The pumpkin spice is here.
It's here.
That's a whole nother animal. All right, we'll take a quick break and we'll get back to the tunes right here on 105.3 The Bear. Stick around.